Autodesk Inventor, extruding round shapes. First thing we want to do is take a look at the drawing that we're going to produce. So we basically have a pin here. I call it a rolling pin. It kind of looks like something that you would have seen in a kitchen. So we've got a cylindrical shape with two round ends. We're going to look at the larger diameters, 1.25 inches, and its length is 6 inches long. And then we're going to put these small pieces on the end that are 1 inch long and 3/4 inch. So see if I can keep all that in my head while we go through and build this part. So the first thing we're going to want to do is launch Inventor, and of course we do New, double click for a standard part. I'm going to go in here and choose on my primitives a cylinder. So I go in here, I look, I can do a cylinder on my XY axis. I can choose any one of them that I want. I'm going to put the circle here, and that dimension again was 1.25. I go there, automatically moves me from two-dimensional drawing into my 3D object. Tell it that I want it to be 6 inches long, and I click on the house to bring that out. There's my cylinder. Pretty fast. You could also do it starting with a circle. I like using primitives when it makes sense. Sometimes it just doesn't make sense to do that though. Alright, now I'm going to go up and tell it that I want to sketch on the end of this, and I'm going to join some material on there by putting a sketch on there and finding the center. And if you see, I get that yellow, or go from that yellow dot with the green dot on there. For my mouse, I type in the dimension that I want of 0.75. I tell it that I'm finished doing that, and I tell it to extrude that, and we made that 1 inch long. All right. Now to get around to this back side, I'm going to come up here on my cube. I'm going to click on this corner. Did you see that? I can click on the corners of that cube, moves it around here. This time I'm actually going to use the cylinder command. I click on the surface I want to add material to, get my centers lined up, tell it that it's 3/4 inch in diameter, automatically moves me back in here and save the last dimension that I wanted to do. So there it is. There's that part. I click home, and I now have my little rolling pin there.